Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop. Shake my paranoia. Can't stop the run. Stop the run. Shake my paranoia. Can't stop the run. Shake my paranoia. Can't stop the run. Shake my paranoia. I'm moving, dancing like Madonna into the groove. Shake my paranoia. I'm moving, dancing like Madonna into the groove. Stop the run, can't stop the run, you can't stop the run, can't stop. Stop the run, you can't stop the run, can't stop the run, you can't stop. Let's get down.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Today, it's an exciting battle of NFC teams between the San Francisco 49ers and the Los Angeles Rams.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
First snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Purdy. Reeled in by George Kittle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
First carry here for Jordan James. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
All right, here we go. Second down. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Will get it to Brandon Ayuk. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Here's a give inside to James. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Emmanuel Forbes in on the tackle.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage. It sets up your play action. Keeps that defense honest.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun is Purdy. That's him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. First time this game they've looked to him, and that makes it 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On 3rd down, Purdy. He makes the catch. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 10. First down, 49ers.
First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. They'll get this one to Watkins. And he stops as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They have it 1st and goal, an early lead available here in the postseason. To throw again, it's Purdy. Catch is made in close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and goal. At the Rams' 4-yard line.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. He will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers finish up an excellent opening series.
The kicker on for the point after.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Rams nothing.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. First carry now for Kyron Williams. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Here we go, Scott. Cougar 19.
Here's Jarquez Hunter getting his first look on the ground. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Even 5 on the play. And the Rams have the first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
They've got first down here from the 36.
70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
From the gun, and give to Hunter. There's the intensity we expected in playoffs. Defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. They send with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Let's go. Go.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Goes to the hurry up here.
A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now third down.
70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Ready.
Third and long for him here. Quick slant taken in by Nakua. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. The Rams are set to punt.
A gain of 9. It's fourth down.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him
The
down.
Niners take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. He throws a bullet to the center of the... That's grabbed inside the 30. And this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. A pickup there of 39. And that means it'll be first down, San Francisco. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Purdy throwing here on first. To his back it goes, Jordan James. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Now run, James. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's all hung on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Purdy to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long, but finally, this defense has an answer.
Unconventional strategy here, to say the least. They'll try for a field goal. It's just a 26-yarder down the middle.
How about that? He gets to add a field goal to his extra point. And 2 series in, he knows he's played a big role in this one.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So first down from the 41. He's going to throw this one. Finds the in route complete. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. Offense up to the line fast. Give to Williams from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Throwing from the gun. Still has some space inside the 35. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
Up the gut they go with Williams. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
On second down, a run with Williams. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taking
split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
going to the ground again on first. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Last run only gained 1 yard. This time it's a passing play. He completes it in traffic. And that is a Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But if you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Here's Purdy to throw. He's on target. Watkins. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
4-yard gain on the play. First down, 49ers.
First down, Purdy to throw. They shot a shot, Brock, but they couldn't connect.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Purdy looking to throw. Screen play here for James. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Purdy now on 4th down. Taking a chance to the end zone. And he brings it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers making a 9-point advantage.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Now we'll see them try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers make it a 10-point ball game. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Brings in the kick at the 9. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10.
Dragon 60.
They'll come out throwing. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Well, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Looking right, and he finds him. He's going to be just one step away from that 1st down. They haul him down near the 31.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Here we go. Set.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going for it himself. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Nakua here. He's got it. He's still going at the 30. Keeps it moving. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams reduce the lead to just 4. It's a Puka Nakua touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Rams cut it to a field goal game.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, Purdy. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's 16 yards on that play. And that gets the 49ers the 1st.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get into a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Get set. Get set.
Running with James. It's a solid block, and there springs him for 8. It's going to be second down.
So much to like about that run, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Into traffic, complete. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco. After plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More football from SoFi in just a moment. They've got first down here from the 36. Purdy, a quick throw, complete. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gain about 8, second down.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing, getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these out cuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
From the gun is Purdy. Pulls it at the 7. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers grow their lead just before halftime. George Kittle, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers make it a 10-point ball game. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's first and 10.
Ready.
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. I love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Offense to the line for second down.
Here we go. Here we go. Nothing. Viking 18.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. To the right side and reeled in by London. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line.
That's good for a Rams first down.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
When one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed over the middle. Get some space around midfield. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Let's go. Ready.
Working now from the gun. Finds London on the slant. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down that 17-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
4 yards.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Ready?
All set now. 1st and 10.
Go! Go!
Straight ahead with Williams. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
18
At the
Bradley,
49ers
18
18-yard line.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So shipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
That's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7.
Come on, set!
3rd and long, they're going to throw. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there, just 11 seconds remaining. On comes Joshua Carty and the Rams field goal unit to try it on 4th down. This is going to be a 32-yarder from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they had left in a methodical drive, paying off with points. And remember, they'll get the ball to start the 2nd half as well.
And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this 1st half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the 2nd half of our wild card game gets underway. Returning it from the 4. This makes it up to the 25.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard
line. Got it. Ready?
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. And it is intercepted, but he couldn't stay in bounds. Ooh, offense catches it right there. That throw intended for Drake London. So it's 2nd down coming up.
That's simply a difficult tightrope walk to stay in bounds on a catch that far downfield. What an effort. Just too difficult a play to make.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Panther 11. Get it. Trap all 80.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
70 Lions.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they hold him down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Sticking to the air here. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Ready, ready. Ready, ready.
Williams now on 1st and 10. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go.
Throwing from the gun here. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in a hurry up here.
A loss of 13 yards. Brings up 3rd down.
19.
Third and long for him here. Defense is there, and he's going down. For the Romans, we've got a sack. We do, though, have a flag to sort out first before we can lock that in. Well, the negative play makes it even easier to decline that flag, and that's going to bring out 4th down. The Rams are set to punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Oof, best of luck here, guys. It's 4th and pretty far.
Come on, come on. Set. Cougar 19. Hurt, hurt. 19. Hey, smash. Riggs, Riggs. Ready.
Looking to throw. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their man was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
18. Watch out.
Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked? They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. A draw now. This is Tracy. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now he really manageable second down.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. He's on target, Watkins. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
Coming up.
Act your age, ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a Ella, catch your plane. I probably you before I your chain. Switch it up, it's rap, pixie dust. Money ain't to us. Broski went and you better fix her up. I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister rat with the fishing hook, listen up, I've had to hit the cup. So if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Stage and make it. Yeah. I just pull up to the crib and then I'm right back on that.
If you're a Freeway fan, we're just east of the 405. One of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Today, we continue on this Wild Card Sunday. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Los Angeles Rams.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olsen. Joshua Carney will get it underway. Off we go from SoFi Stadium. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 44-yard line.
Watkins motioning over. He'll throw to begin with Purdy. The man, that is Jordan Watkins. And he will score. Jordan Watkins. Touchdown, 49ers. Well, that was a pretty easy touchdown. He was wide open, Greg. Easy chance to close the deal, and they do with a touchdown.
And, Mike, it just appears to me that it's just a breakdown defensively. You can't allow a receiver to not only be so open it's an easy pitch and catch, but then to have the space to operate after the catch to finish that one off in the end zone.
Rams, nothing.
So, following the touchdown, the punter man going to kick this one away. To return it, it's Dorsey.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
Punt team headed out for the Rams, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. No chance to turn upfield. He's forced out of bounds after a very short return. Play action. Here's Purdy. Pushed out to his left. He'll get rid of it. Complete it, and he will be out of bounds. There is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what that is all about. Off the play fake. Here's Purdy. A short one there, caught by Kittle.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Purdy now on second down. Moving to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's into the end zone. What a start. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown San Francisco. The extra point is good. And the 49ers move out on top for 14-0. So, following the touchdown, the punter man going to kick this one away. To return it, it's Dorsey. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Buffalo 18.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This ball batted away. That's incomplete. Aaron Williams, the intended receiver there. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
He's got to do a better job using his eyes, Mike, and he's just not manipulating the defense at all by looking off the defenders. And at this level of ball, if you just continue to stare down your primary read, you're going to lead the defenders right to the ball, and he's lucky this one just fell incomplete.
And he'll just bite the board and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And it'll be marked out up at the 34-yard line.
First down.
On the jump.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Let's go now.
Back to the air one more time. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards.
8 yards on the big.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2. They'll look to throw again. That finds Nacua downfield, complete. And he will go all the way. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The extra point from Carney is good. And the Rams are on the board. It's now 14-7. Here's Carney now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. He'll air this one out for Watkins. That's caught! And he's going to take this one all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. In this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
So, following the touchdown, the punter man going to kick this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's hauled in on the left by Nacua. They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
Rams, 1st down.
Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
19 tight.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And good running on the return. That'll help him out. Has the ball right around the 45-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. To throw is Purdy. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 9. A run for the first time here with Jordan James. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. They get 15 on that game. It's good for a Niners first down.
San Francisco.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. This throw left side, caught by Kittle. And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20. Set to go now on first and 10. Kittle is the man in motion. On first and 10, Purdy. That one, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down.
So the receiver does everything right, except for the most important part. He runs a nice route, great separation downfield, but now you just got to finish that thing off with a catch.
They'll go play action with Purdy. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. Now it's going to be third down.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
On third down, it's Purdy. That is hauled in at the 5. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of opening.
It is brought in the end zone. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown, 49ers. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game.
The kicker on for
What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the first quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right now, they don't have one.
So, following the touchdown, the punter man going to kick this one away. To return it, it's Dorsey. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
at their own 21-yard line.
0 to 100 real quick. Maybe on that rap to pay the bills. And I don't feel it, not even a little bit. Oh, Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, still sold down the earth.
Let's go now. Go.
On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyren Williams. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2. Brings up second.
He'll look to throw.
At the 20-yard line.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Enough confidence. The receiver couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down to go.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now they'll set up to throw. Throw over the middle, caught by London. He's going to going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the Rams first down as they get the conversion with a gain of 14.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Unloads downfield looking for Nakua. And that is incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
86. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. That's out wide to Williams. He's going to have enough for a first down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5. A 5-yard gain.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Out of bounds at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 8.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 2. They'll look to throw yet again. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He's got a man. That's Nakua. Complete. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Another Rams first down.
They'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He's going to run it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Come on, set, ready.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, LA.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Stoppage here, one of the 49ers is down. We are through one here on Wild Card Weekend. The Niners have the early advantage. We're back in Southern California in a moment.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
Here's Carney now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Off the play fake, Purdy. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they'll have to move across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. His first catch of the wild card game. And good for a first down. They'll go with James. Room to run at the 35. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. It's a gain of 16, and it's two nice plays to begin this drive.
San Francisco.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
They'll stick to the run, and it's James again. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
On second down, Purdy. And he's got this one complete to Watkins. And he's got another one. Jordan Watkins. Touchdown, San Francisco. Saving his best for the playoffs. His third touchdown of the game. The extra point is good. And the 49ers add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. So, following the touchdown, the punter man going to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic.
Here we go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
This offense has to do a better job of generating chunk plays once he gets outside the pocket and they transition into scramble drill. Instead, nobody really uncovers downfield, forces him to make a difficult throw, and falls incomplete.
Second and 10. Back to throw. That's caught right side. It's London. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 35.
That is a big play for LA. 35 yards.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
To the air now on first and 10. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14.
At the 39-yard line.
Rolling right. This is intercepted. Look at him go. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick six.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick six.
So, following the touchdown, the punter man going to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Seven Pirates! Here we go!
Right back to the air following that pick six. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up second down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately his passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Back to the air once more on second down. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on. I think that play probably results in a completion if that protection just holds up a little bit longer. It was that initial pressure in the face of the quarterback that forced him to get rid of that ball a little bit earlier than he wanted. Disrupts that timing, ruins the play.
Back to the air one more time. And he just does get that one away. He's being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get...
And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by their rookie set.
You know, Mike, what I think is interesting is we had a chance to sit down with this young player this week leading up to today's game, and it kind of felt to both of us that he had a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He fell to the second round on draft night. In his mind, he thought he was a first rounder. I'll tell you what, whatever round he was drafted in, if he keeps making plays like this, there's going to be a lot of teams who are going to be kicking themselves for skipping over him on draft night.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Play action now. Purdy gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That'll be a gain of 20, much of it coming after the catch as they pick up the first down. Here's a handoff to James. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third down.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw. And even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway. And it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down past the 25.
The Rams
Decent
take
field
over first
position
and 10
to start this drive.
at their own 26-yard line.
Here we go, check. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Check out.
They will take a knee here.